bro. My bad, dog.
Yeah, we do gotta.
My bad.
The guys, we gotta run that back
that
soon,
guy
bro.
shit Cancun was crazy.
That was peak.
That was a movie.
That was.
But go ahead, my fault.
Let's jump into that. Let's get into that. Actually, that Cancun trip,
bro.
bro.
My bad, bro.
Nah, you stirred in the right direction, bro. Bro, like I said, it's certain moments of each trip.
Yeah.
The beginning of the trip, that first day go perfectly. You like, oh yeah, this finna be a movie. Cancun, that first day, bro.
We're moving like that Kotsky. And if y'all watch Naruto, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We was moving like that Kotsky.
Yeah,
even that one picture that we took by the McDonald's late night, like it was late night after we got done with the function.
Be honest, I was gone.
The van dropped us off at the McDonald's, and we bought them some food.
We did. Food. Shout out me and Mono. Shout out me and Mono.
Bro, it was a vibe, bro.
It's just like I knew what type of trip it was gonna be when we had got there. I think we ain't even got a bite to eat at first, but even when we pulled up, bro, I was just like, damn, this shit beautiful. Like,
yeah.
And we as grown men got ourselves here. And then I'm just kind of looking around, we taking in a view, and then we had got a bite to eat. Yeah. And then we went downstairs to eat dinner with his family. Yeah. And I already knew what type of trip it was gonna be when the elders was like shots. I was like,
Auntie Paz, she said shots. I was like, huh?
And the elders of the trip was like shots.
But it's like the scenery though of everything was like immaculate. Even at the dinner table, like we're outside low key, but like obviously we're enclosed.
Yeah, we were
outside.
Covered. Mm-hmm.
But like you see the pool behind us with the palm tree and all that good stuff, and then family, you got the guys right here, his fam right there.
Yeah, so from that first night, that first dinner with his family, and we had a good time. We ate, we had drinks. Like, man, it was from there. It was a movie.
Yeah, shout out my boy Kenyatta's auntie. Oh, not auntie, his grandma.
Yeah,
sorry, his grandma.
Shout out his whole family, bro.
Cause they orchestrated that.
They made us feel comfortable as his boys, and we made a big team. Like it was fun, bro. But yeah, that Cancun trip, we gotta run the guys trip back at some point.
Yeah, no facts.
Cause I know y'all really like that Beyond the Set video and also the episode that we did when we was reflected. Cause I think the day we did the episode was the last day, and I think it was, and we was all just kind of sitting there like, we've had a great trip, but we do got to go home soon.
Yeah,
boys.
It was like
we do got to leave.
I was like, bro, I never had a trip like this.
No,
like,
never.
I don't think
never. And I'll be honest, like I love my trips that I had for spring break with my guys. I love them. Would not give them away for anything. But that Cancun trip was so different. Like all the memories that we created on that trip, I will hold close in my heart forever. Bro. And it's like certain music literally just takes me back to that trip.
It was to the point, bro, because me and D-Lo, obviously we're in a relationship, so we didn't really do too much. But like, we're at the club that night, bro. So me and D-Lo, like all the guys, they doing their thing. Yeah. Me and D-Lo in the section, we just chilling on top of the couch. Look at this. I looked at this man, bro. He looked at me, and we looked at the scenery. We're like, wow. Let the guys do their thing, bro. Wow. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. I was just laughing at sometimes of the stuff.
I was floating, bro, because the thing is, I'm going to be honest, I've probably been in a section a handful of times, and that was like one of the early handful of times, so they was like, let's get a section. I'm like, all right, bet. And it didn't cost that much because it was a lot of us. So we got the section, and they bought 2 bottles of Dime. Yeah. And they was like, let go. I said, huh? He said, let go.
Because I really don't, I don't go clubbing for I don't.
Nah.
When I do, it's like, all right, let me just take the scenery in real quick.
It's basically like, all right, we going swimming and we really going swimming. So we got to really dive in. You ain't just dipping your toe in. So, we got the section, we got the Don, and we were just, kicking it. Yeah. And then, all our guys are doing their thing. And like Matt said, me and Matt were just chilling on top of like the couch. We just sitting there listening. Yeah. They was playing music and I was just looking around like, this is a movie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So yeah, that Cancun trip, definitely will be running that back at some point.
Even the cenote, like,
yeah, bro.
All right, bro. It's a lot we could talk about with that trip, but it was just
peak.
It was definitely peak.
It was peak. It was
the
blissful.
boat was probably peak for me.
Yeah, I'd probably go there with you. Yeah. Boat and
probably
boat was peak like excitement, enjoyment, like
it
wow.
Depends on what we talking about.
But also like peak as far as like appreciation, gratitude for the trip, for the moment.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Man, I think this was after. This was after Cenote. It was after Cenote.
Right.
We came back. We all had to kind of decompress.
The ATV ride.
If I could show y'all some of the pictures from when we was getting back in the bed from the Cenote.
We did ATV riding too after the Cenote.
That's what I'm saying. So we had got back, bro. And I ain't gonna lie.
Zip line it.
The dinner that we had that night, was probably one of the best dinners of my life. One of the best dinners of my life. Food was hitting. And then, of course, like, you know, if anybody has ever been to resorts, like, you know, sometimes, like, how it go is sometimes they will water down your drinks a little bit just because, you know, they will do that. But the server, he came around, he was like, double shots. I was like, shit, they do it.
Why not?
Why not?
We with the guys.
Right. It ain't no running, bro.
Yeah, like, with the guys, like, we all man, love.
Right.
Like, hey, bro,
like, come on.
Yeah, you know, that's how everybody talking.
So we was like, yeah. So I think we had like maybe 4 rounds of that. We eating, laughing, bro. Then everybody meet up and we walked to the pool and like we all just was vibing, kicking, and then we get to the pool. We all just had a moment of, like, we all was like appreciating where we had been to get to that point. We always appreciating, like, as a whole, as a group. Yeah. And then after that, for me personally, I was cooked. Matt knows what I'm talking about. After we had that wholesome gratitude moment as a group, we all kind of like dispersed into like pods of like 2 and 3. Yeah. And the pod that I was in, I dispersed from them, even went back to the room. I just had to take in a moment for myself. I had to go back to the room.
No
I
facts.
was cooked.
No fact.
I was cooked.
Like, but like even backtracking like that boat was like I feel like every group of guys that have solid group of friends. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all need to take a trip first and foremost, but y'all also need a moment like that. Yeah, I think as men specifically, because you know, like we're really in our own movies in life when we're not. We were in Cancun, we were all in our own
Avengers,
movies, bro. For like we had our own stuff going on, our own
storyline.
You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody was able to actually, like, I guess, talk to another man that we would actually like trust to talk about certain things, or like just, you know, just I don't know the word. I really don't know the word.
Just kind of let go of all that.
You can't do that, especially normal. You can't do that.
Yeah,
man, you can't do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But it's just like, I don't know. We all just equally felt it. Like, bro, this is a great moment. We in Cancun right now. We vibing. Like, we earned where we at right now. We just kind of let it flow. Just let it flow. But that was a peak moment for sure. Yeah. And then, like I said, after that, you know, I just kind of.
Man, after that, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Me and D-Lo were chilling, but after that, all the sharks went to shark, bro.
Yeah. All the sharks went to shark.
All the sharks went to shark.
And basically, I would say I was like I was a guppy, and I went back. I had to go back. Guppy had to go home.
Hey, D-Lo called. He said
I had to go back to the room, call my lady, and I really was just talking to her, but I just had to take a moment, like, chill in the room, because everything else was just kind of.
How was the walk? Because we had that's a long walk back, bro. Now think about it.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, and I already told you, bro. I don't know how I got back to that room, because like you said, that was a very long walk. Like, even when I was telling y'all, like, I do gotta go back to the room, I was like telling myself, I'm like, am I gonna be able to get back to the room? Am I gonna be able to get back to the room? Because, like, that's a far walk, and even even normally, like, that's a long walk. Like, you got to make a lot of turns and stuff. But I made it back, and I just kind of laid in the bed. Yeah. I called my lady. I was just checking in on her, and then the boys came and checked on me, and I was like, I ain't gonna lie, boys, I'm down for the count, bro. I did make it back to the fight. We ended up going to the beach, me, Matt, and Ken, but I had to, like, I had to go to the corner for a little bit.
That's right. We did do that little walk when we shipped back. We went to that little all I remember is the lights on the walkway all the way down to that whatever that little part where you could.
My interest back to the fight was Ian, bro. Huh? My interest back to the fight was Ian. I think it was 3.5. That was my interest. My interest back to the fight was
service or something like that. Nah, where'd you eat that? Because it was late, dog.
I don't think I ate anything. Well, like, I didn't eat anything after all of that. Like, no, we had the dinner and then that was it. Yeah, so we're already cool. Yeah, I didn't need nothing else. I was cool. I needed water. I needed agua. That's what I needed. But I don't know, man. That, you know, just trips wise for every man, I feel like, you know, You got to mark off a trip with your guys. You got to mark off a trip with your lady, bro, because each one does bring a different feeling.
Exactly.
Each one brings a different feeling.